Charbinu, China is hugged by the majestic Songhua River. I'm here on the banks of the Songhua River, which reminds me so much of the mighty Mississippi in the United States. Two rivers so rich in history. This one, of course, runs through the city of Charbinu. There's a song about this river here in China that everyone recognizes. It references the date September 18th. One of the things I've been reading for this documentary is this book, Blood and Ruins, and another one here, World War II and Global Perspective. What makes these books so interesting isn't necessarily the titles, but it's the dates, 1931 to 1945. Not the Western start date of 1939, no, 1931, when the fighting began here in China. It began in northeast China in 1931. A war of resistance involving over 400 million people, accounting for a quarter of the world's population. In the ruins of a construction site in Charbinu's southern suburbs, the marks of war are deeply etched. One of the worst atrocities during World War II was hidden here. I think we're all familiar with Auschwitz, the notorious Nazi death camp where so many people ended up on train tracks going to their deaths, either by firing squad or the gas chamber. But what many people don't realize is 4 years before Auschwitz was even created, these tracks, half a world away, would take people to the buildings right over there. What was their fate once they were inside? And why is it that story is not known in the West? Visiting the Japanese Imperial Army Unit 731 Evidence Museum provokes a range of intense emotions, from sadness to anger. Every exhibit demonstrates the atrocities that took place here. The casualties of this savage brutality were known as the special transfer victims.
We can see this is the special vehicles for special transfer. They were killed by means of experiments on human bodies. No one can survive.
Unspeakable, ghastly ways.
Yes.
他们这些人都通过一种特别移送的方式运送到青藏部队。 那么他从此就已经失去了生命的迹象，那么都被冠以马路大。什么是马路大？就是被剥了皮的原木，已经没有生命了，所以他都有给他了一个数字编号。
Coming here was a death sentence. None of the victims of the special transfer survived. The sheer scale of what happened is overwhelming. People trapped here endured horrific torture and were subjected to brutalities that defy imagination.
通过我们的调查取证，可以看到青藏部队做着很多泯灭人性的实验，比如说细菌注射实验、冻伤实验、真空实验、毒气实验，在这里都能够得到有效的考证。比如说只给吃的，不给水。 只给水不给吃的，挑战人能够活多久？他都在挑战人体的极限。
Crimes against humanity are not just acts of war. They strip away any sense of humanity. They obliterate any semblance of human ethics.
特别移送答案最具有代表性的核心的罪证，究竟有多少人被移送至亲藏部队用作人体实验，它只是一个数字问题，但是它犯下的这种泯灭人性的、违反人类伦理道德的行为，已经被印在了历史的耻辱柱上。
If these valuable archives had not been made public, the names of the victims would have long been forgotten, and the persecution they suffered would also have been permanently buried in history. I'm interested in seeing the crime scene, and I will get a close-up look at the evidence.
你好，Professor。欢迎来到731。
My guide is a dedicated researcher.
看看这个，这个就是试管，这是完整的试管。
Wow. One of the tubes.
这个是木炭，这里为啥有木炭呢？就是当时他把这个木材放到底下烧完之后呢，往火上扔。这样的话呢，才能彻底毁灭这个罪证。
This is it. Evidence of war crimes resting in my hands. Obviously, the Japanese went out of their way to destroy any evidence, and that's exemplified here. And yet the weight of those souls rests on your shoulders as you stand here. We must remember these forgotten stories, or we are doomed to repeat tragedies like what happened here. Everything about this is solemn. As you leave here, etched on the wall, testimonials, confessions really from the Japanese soldiers who were here and witnessed the atrocities. There's a statement here at the museum, don't look back, look forward. Ahead, there is light. I think that symbolizes really the deep value that the Chinese people place in this concept of peace. And around the country,